speaker one, Toastmaster Divya Donti.
Thank you today for that wonderful introduction. My target speaker, Toastmaster Shilpa, is delivering her speech, and the purpose of this project is to develop a detailed vision for her personal life or professional or an organization. Time, please note, it's going to be a 5 to 7 minute speech. I wish all the very best to Shilpa and over to you, Toastmaster, today.
Thank you, speech evaluator Divya Donti. And now we need to just zeal and dedication. Currently serving as Area C1 Director and member of Amadeus Macprop Toastmaster Club. Let us give her a big round of applause and welcome the first speaker, Toastmaster Shilpa. Toastmaster Shilpa, one phone call, Toastmaster Shilpa.
Before I start, just because I cannot see. Raise your hands if you believe one phone call can change your life. It's not an idea ad. It's definitely not the idea can change your life, but a call can make a difference, not for my life, but for a community's life, for a club's life. 1 year back, exactly at this minute, 2025, first week of June, I was appointed as Area Director for Area C1 2025-26, which is this program year. I made a first phone call to shower my anger on the current division director, Toastmaster Vinay. Vinay, how could you give me this area where I don't know anything about the clubs? As always, his smile, his patience and his calmness spoke a lot. And in that, he mentioned about all the clubs I have in my current area. And one club he mentioned very specifically, handle with care, delicate hearts, people who are trying to find their way, but they are there. If you hold their hands, they will shine. These were the words which Vinay spoke and told me, introduced me to Uniqfin Toastmasters Club. One call definitely changed my anger into readiness. The next phone call that I made was to your then President, Toastmaster Jishnu. Completely hot blood. Opposite of my nature. I don't know how I managed that 1 hour with immense listening ears, but on the other side of the phone, I could hear a person who is really looking forward to bring a change in this club, which he was trying from last 1 or a year or before. I could only feel, but I couldn't absorb his emotions. I just calmed down and I said, Jishnu, could you give me 15 minutes in your meeting one Sunday? I want to see your club. I want to speak to your members. I want to speak to them about what XCOM roles means. Please let me in your space. I was very afraid because I know you all are too young for me to think about entering into your space, the Gen Z lingos. I was preparing myself with that okay, how do I calm myself and speak? Because that one phone call from Jishnu gave me a big picture of this club. Next, immediately, another phone call. My listening ears from Amadeus, that's Pawan. He had nothing to say because it's a new world for him. I just called him and said, Pawan, I'm feeling like this and this is young group of people. I don't know how do I interact with them. Can you just guide me? He said, let's see by the day. I felt disgusted because he's not able to help me. I just get the call, and the next call was again to Vinay. Vinay, tell me, how do I speak to these people? There's only one thing. You know their language. You know how to approach them. You know where you can direct them. Go visit them in person and you will find your way. The call that I had with you all was beyond 15 minutes. The timer's red card was on for a very long time, which should not be the case today, but my strategy and my planning for this club began from that phone call that I spoke to Vinay, and when he said, you learn to enter their space, you know their language. That was the key. I said, okay, I am getting in now. I spoke to you all, and thereafter I realized I should give a helping hand. Again another phone call. Vinay, I'm assigning a club coach. With great confidence he said, do as you think is right for the club. And then I came in person to this stage during your club officer's installation and had Pawan as a guest. He had no idea what he was stepping into when he was stepping inside the room, and neither of the members sitting here did. But inside, I was already preparing that Pawan should get along with you and you people should know him and take his help. He comes with an experience of trying to get this kind of situation, trying to get out of the situation and build Amadeus as a thriving club. So why not his experience build this club as well? With that vision, I held another person's hand here in this club. That's your president, Naidu's hand. Constantly I was in touch with him. I believe there is no weekend or no weekday that I haven't asked him all okay for the first 6 months. And the next 6 months I said, Naidu, let's work little more closer because we have some milestones. The district always gives us milestones and pipelines, right? I wanted to achieve them. And with Naidu's efforts, Raju's support, Pawan's guidance, and Vinay by my side, did I fail? I don't think so. When I walked in here first time and I said, let's be distinguished by January, I really had that vision that we should be. We couldn't by then, but eventually we made it by February end, and by March, this club has received the select distinguished status. I know my words and my promise was that let's try to be a president distinguished club. It did not reach there because there also we have a plan of action for your future and we stop it here. But throughout this 1 year, my plan of action and my strategies of building this club and making you all shine in the district has come up in the form of these Excelsior Awards and all the Spirit of 92 awards which are put up here. What else do we need? A club, a guide, a hand-holding person, and a strong president. My results are here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good. Well, we can start off now. Well, Shilpa, great speech. Good to hear. It was a topic which is very familiar to the audience, and having seen your journey in this for the club very closely, I'm glad to hear the vision you had for the club, how confidently you spoke and how we were very clear with your vision. As usual, I just love the stage presence, how you were not very authoritative but very clear in what you wanted for the club, what you did for the club and how you did it. The clarity was very visible throughout your speech, which I am glad you shared with all of us. Well, and you chose a topic which is very familiar. All of them could relate to it and take back a lesson as well. I mean, it's very difficult to choose a topic which is relatable to the audience and share a message to the audience who is not going to relate to it. Really, you did a great job on that. You tried to use the whole stage, you had different parts. You shared your experiences, how you reached the vision as well. It wasn't like you had this vision and you achieved it. You tried to make things very transparent, how you reached your goals and what was the process involved. So, and it was really great to hear, how you tried to list down the things, what were the challenges you had and how you overcame them. Probably, I think you still had some more time to come to recommendation. You could have taken some more time to tell a few other things, like maybe if there was what things from their side, what was their experience working with you, that you could have probably mentioned. And that was one suggestion I had. Overall, you had a great speech structure, and you shared your vision, how you achieved it, and the process. Probably towards the end, if you could have added their experiences as well, we would have completed this speech fully. So I wish you all the very best for your future speeches.
Thank you.